Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a celebrity inspired makeup look for you guys. This is a Selena Gomez look and she always does the most gorgeous makeup, and this look is full glam, bold eyes, bold lips. So let's get started. I'm very excited to get into this look. Probably the most glam I've done in a while. That's the plan. We'll see how it goes. Selena has this kind of signature look that she does a lot, where she does a little bit of a smoky eye and then a bold lip. And if we're gonna go glam, we might as well go for it. Starting off with a little bit of primer. If you guys watched my last video, which I absolutely love how that makeup turned out, it's the easy feel good makeup tutorial. And in that video, I used a bunch of products from Hailey's Beauty, and it was my first time using it. And I actually loved how the complexion turned out. If you guys haven't seen the video, I'll link it for you right here. The skin turned out so nice, and I reached out to Hailey's Beauty and I told them that I love the products, and we decided to team up to do a video together. So thank you so much to Hailey's Beauty for partnering with me on today's video, starting off with the Hailey's Beauty Reform Liquid Luxe Foundation. The shade that I'm wearing is 4.0, and I love applying this with the Hailey's Beauty Complexion Sponge. I talked about this sponge in my last video, you guys. This sponge is amazing. There are very few sponges out there that I actually like to use. You guys always see me use the same sponge. So if you're looking for a new sponge to add to your makeup kit, I definitely recommend it. So this foundation, you guys, it has a nice dewy finish to it, but it's oil free, which I think is great for someone like me who has more of an oily combination skin type. I want that dewiness, but I don't want to look oily. So this foundation does a great job at that. And I definitely like to wet my sponge when I'm applying this because it just blends the foundation beautifully. So you guys could see like there's that really nice dewy effect to the foundation. I love a base like this if you want more of that kind of like hydrated type of look and you want your skin to have a glow. Sometimes matte foundations can dull your skin out, so using a more dewy foundation gives your skin that glow. We still need to do concealer and we still need to do powder, so it's gonna go down a little bit, but it's a really beautiful base. Okay, foundation. Super hydrating, super luminous, love it. Let's move on to concealer. I'm using the Hailey's Beauty Revive Concealer Cream. I used this in my last video and I absolutely loved it. So the shade that I'm wearing is light neutral. I love the undertone of this concealer. It has this kind of like golden undertone with a tiny bit of peach to it. Anytime you have a little bit of peach in concealer, it's a great way to offset the discoloration under your eyes. So if you tend to get like darker tones under your eyes, those blues and those purples, peach will always offset that. So I'm blending it out with the Remix Complexion Sponge. Concealer is also very hydrating, just like the foundation. It has this really nice hydrating texture to it. So if you do tend to get a little bit more dry under the eye area, you would love this. But at the same time, it has a demi matte finish. So once it sets almost matte, not fully matte, just almost matte. So then you don't have to worry about it creasing. So the texture of this concealer is really, really easy to work with. I love how there's kind of like this blurring effect from the concealer and the foundation. Love that. So Hailey's Beauty and I decided to do a special little something for all of my subscribers. But first, I want to let you guys know that this brand is 100% vegan, 100% cruelty-free, and 100% fragrance-free, which I think is great because I know a lot of people get irritated from fragrance sometimes. Founder of the brand is a female chemist. Her whole thing was to create makeup that is high-performing, but with skin loving ingredients. We are doing two things. If you guys want to try out any of these products, you can go to haileysbeauty.com, use my code Eman, and you'll get $5 off any purchase over $15. I'll put the details in the description box. And then the second thing we're doing is we are doing a massive giveaway on the Hailey's Beauty Instagram page. 15 winners, you guys. And you will be receiving Reform Liquid Luxe Foundation, this super cute Hailey's Beauty makeup bag, and the Hailey's Beauty Remix Complexion Sponge. I'll put all the info for you guys in the description box to make sure that everything is done right. And if you guys end up trying the product, let me know. I'd love to hear your feedback. This eye look is really simple because all Selena does is she goes from light to dark. I'm going to be using this palette from Lawless Beauty. I feel like it has all of the colors we're going to need, and there's a lot of matte tones. I think I want this shadow look to be a little bit more matte. I'm just going to play around with a few of these tones just to build up the eye look. So let's start with Steady as the crease color. This look is going to be all about building the colors, going from light to dark. And then everything we do on the top lid, we're also going to repeat it on the lower lash line. Okay, so next I'm going into this cooler brown. So the first one I use, you guys can see, is a lot warmer. This one is very cool tone. This is called Play Cool. And the reason I'm applying both is because I feel like you get a lot of depth when you're doing different shades of brown. Even though it's just brown at the end of the day, you can still make it look really interesting. So I'm applying this slightly cooler tone more in the crease and not blending out as much as I did with that first color. And this brush that I'm using, you guys, I wish I knew what brush this is. It's from NARS. It doesn't have a name or a number, but it's just like, it's a very basic eyeshadow blending brush. So I do want a little bit more precision for the lower lash line. So I am switching up brushes and I'm gonna go a little bit smaller. This is from Sigma, the E27 Detail Blending Brush. Always starting from the outer corner and working in. And I'm getting this color, I'm kind of working this in to the lash line. So we're seeing all the different colors peeking through. So this shade is called DTR. I wonder what that stands for. I'm not sure, but anyways. So this one is kind of, it's in between. It's in between the warm and in between the cool. It's somewhere in the middle. So I'm actually using one of my old mint brushes. I forgot how much I love these brushes and they work so well, which actually gives me a really great idea. And I can't believe I just thought of this right now. Since we are doing Six Beauty, if you guys don't know what Six Beauty is, where have you been? I will link Six Beauty for you in the description box. Maybe we should come out with a line of brushes with Six Beauty. What do you guys think? Let me know if you like that idea. Again, just keeping this right at the lashes, starting from the outer corner, working in, and I'm not going all the way to the inner corner. I'm kind of leaving that area bare. And I kind of just like to flick the brush up a little bit so it gives us more of that shape. And of course, you could always take your Remix Complexion Sponge. I love the pointy tip on it. So you could just kind of use this to clean up your eyeshadow look as you're working. So to complete the eye look, I'm applying a little bit of brown eyeliner. This one is from Makeup Forever. It is the Aqua XL eye pencil, and I'm getting this right into my waterline and smudging it into those shadows on the lower lash line. I love how this is looking, you guys. That waterline is just like brings the whole eye look together. I'm using the NARS Climax Extreme Mascara. I am going to be using falsies today. I'm using these ones from Too Faced. Look how fun these are. But if you're not using falsies, make sure you curl your lashes really well and then apply a ton of mascara on your top and your bottom lashes. I want to say shout out to Lawless Beauty because I did that entire look and literally zero fallout. These shadows are so easy to work with. To do a full smoky look like this and not have any fallout, that's like never happened before. Honestly, you guys, these lashes, I love them. They are like perfect for this look. Let's go into cheeks. And since this is a Selena Gomez look, I thought, why not? We have to do a little rare beauty. And she came out with these gorgeous blushes. These are the melting blush. So they're cream blushes. Super, super pretty. I've actually not tried these blushes, you guys, so let's see. So I'm going to try this shade Nearly Mauve. Let's just start with that. They're very creamy. I like to kind of tap, and then you could always use a skunk brush if you want to just blend it out. Really pretty, but I'm not sure if that is the right color. It needs to be a little bit more orangey undertone rather than pink undertone. Let's try this peach. This is called a nearly apricot. Oh my god. I don't know why that was so hard for me to say. Nearly apricot. Just gonna plop that. Ooh, love this. This is definitely the vibe. Very, very pretty. So when you are picking out your blush, try to go for something that has more of a warmer orangey undertone rather than pink. Okay, I think it's time to do the lips. Let's do this lip look. Are you guys excited? I'm excited. I was just testing out a bunch of shades on my lips, on the back of my hands. What I really recommend when you're trying to pick out the red, you want something that's going to match your skin tone, but also something that complements the eyes. And I'm using the Revlon Color Stay Lip Liner in the shade Red. I do recommend when you're doing a red lip to use a liner because it will help you get that lip shape to be perfect, and it'll make it a lot easier when you're applying the actual lipstick. And I always recommend to close your lips and smile. That will help you apply that lip liner so much easier. And then once you have that shape, then you can go in and fill mainly around the edges. You can leave the center bare because we want that lipstick color to show up, but I like to fill around the edges. It just makes it so much easier when you're applying the lipstick. I've decided to go with Persona Cosmetics Holy Grail. This definitely has a little bit more of an orange undertone to it. I can already tell I'm gonna need to add more blush because when you do a bold lip like this, it can make you look a little bit washed out. So you do need to make sure you balance it out with blush. That is my Selena Gomez inspired makeup, you guys. This was so fun. I really needed this. Like, I needed color, I needed some glam. By the way, this lip is completely smudge proof. It's not coming off, so this will work great under your mask. Don't forget, guys, if you want to get $5 off your order for $15 or more on haleysbeauty.com, use my code Eman. I'll have all the info in the description. If you want a chance to win one of our giveaways for all 3 products that I used in today's look, make sure you check out all the info in the description as well so you can enter. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. I love you, and I will see you in my next tutorial next week. Bye.